Hi, hello friends. I have Samyang noodles. Okay, so a lot of people were asking me how I made my Samyang noodles yesterday, so I'm going to show y'all how I did it. So I made some Samyang noodles in a pan, and then I added milk to my bowl. Here's some milk, okay. About that much, okay. I don't know how much that was, but about to your liking. And then I added in my Samyang, which is still steaming. I don't know if y'all see it. And then I gave it a nice mixy mix. Here's what it's looking like right now. I'm gonna give it a nice, I'm gonna add in some sesame because you can never add too much. It's so good. And now we're gonna give it a nice mixy mix. And that's how I did it. Now, as you can see, there's actually not a lot of soup. That's because I didn't add a whole lot of milk. To your preference, since I don't want my noodles to be cold, I'm not gonna add a whole lot of milk. Hopefully this is still a good temperature since I added literally milk with ice in it. Anyways, let's go ahead and dig in. Alrighty, first bite, cheers. It's a little bit cold, I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday I microwaved the milk for 30 seconds and I thought that it didn't do anything, but I can definitely tell the difference between microwaving the milk and not microwaving the milk. I wipe my face. I'm also gonna have a sip. Well, that was not a sip, I'll say that. I'm going through these noodles pretty fast, if you ask me. I swallowed wrong. Oh my gosh, my throat's burning. Oh my gosh, my throat is on fire. Oh, you know, my husband was telling me the other day, he was like, do you ever eat something so spicy and the only thing to help with the spice is to eat more of it? And I'm like, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. He bought these habanero pork rinds from H-E-B and he was eating them and they were actually really spicy. And he was like, oh my gosh, so spicy. I'm like, babe, why do you keep eating them? And that's when he told me, he was like, do you ever eat something so spicy that you just can't stop eating it because it's the only thing cooling you down? So that's what Samyang does to me sometimes. Especially the times two. And I didn't put a lot of liquid in it. If you compare this to yesterday, this one's definitely spicier. Why did I blow on it? Why did I just blow on cold noodles? I do that all the time, and I see other mukbangers do it too, and I'm like, that's so funny. Like, my husband does it too. Like, I guess we're so used to, like, blowing on our food that we even blow on food that's not even hot. got a package. I saw the FedEx man. I'm gonna quickly take a few bites of this because my window is wide open. He's gonna walk to my front door and see me eating. I let my dogs bark. So if it's bothering y'all, I'm sorry. I let my kids play loud and I let my dogs bark, okay? Those are the two things that people always have a problem with in my videos. Like, if my kids are playing loud, people are like, keep your kids quiet. Why are your kids so loud? They're kids, let them play. Also, I heard, or I've read, that loud kids feel the safest, or something like that. With my dogs, they're dogs. They're supposed to bark, you know? And currently, they're barking because someone's in my driveway. As soon as he goes out my drive, literally, he just pulled out. He literally just pulled away. They're gonna stop barking here soon. But I'm not gonna tell my dogs to stop barking if someone is pulled up, like, in my driveway. We have a dirt road, and literally anytime someone like goes on that dirt road, they can hear it, and they'll bark, or they'll go up to the door. And I like that. I like knowing that if someone were to come to my house, I'm gonna know because of my dogs. So I'm not gonna train my dog. I'm not gonna say hush, 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 and then my dogs be like trained or conditioned into thinking, okay, don't bark when someone comes. I would rather my dogs bark for my safety and my kids' safety, okay? Because it really does do a heck of a difference when my husband works out of town. Because, one, I'm a scaredy cat. Even when my husband is home. Actually, no, that's not true. when my husband's not home, I'm a really bad scaredy cat. You know, isn't that so weird? Like how when my husband is home, I feel like on top of the world. Like I could fight a bear. But if my husband's not home, I couldn't even fight a mouse. Like, isn't that? Can we do a study on that? Why is it? Why is it that I only feel like I'm 10 feet tall when my husband's around? With Wally, like, I've never felt that way with any other man. Like, I obviously, y'all know that I was married previously and I've dated other people. I've never felt so, like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like I could fight a man, and like if my husband's around, I feel like I'm like the strongest person alive. I don't like what like that. I feel like it doesn't make sense coming out of my mouth, but it makes sense in my head. I don't know. Anyways, I don't know how I'm gonna edit this video for the no talking version because my last few bites I was talking like. Or my dogs were barking. So I don't know how I'm gonna film this for my no talking version. So I'm very sorry for the people that enjoy my no talking version because I'm not too sure how I'm burping. I'm not too sure how I'm gonna edit it. But anyways, okay, bye.